The government is proposing to set up a committee to define Islamophobia, and we're very concerned about the free speech implications of such a definition. I'm standing here in Hyde Park Corner, known as the home of free speech in Britain, where there are robust debates and have been for many, many decades about all sorts of religions and worldviews, Islam, Christianity, what have you. And people need to be able to have these debates and discuss things. And where Christian evangelists like Hatun Tash have bravely come here and preached the gospel and openly said what's wrong with Islam, and many Muslims have become Christians through her ministry. We need to be able to continue to do this, but there's a definition of Islamophobia called the APPG definition proposed by the All-Party Parliamentary Group on British Muslims, which defines Islamophobia saying it's rooted in racism and is a type of racism that targets Muslimness or perceived Muslimness. I hope you can see there are so many problems with that definition, even as I read it. Islam is not a race. How can Islamophobia be racism? And then it says Muslimness, which is a very vague, unclear term. What does that mean? And in case that wasn't unclear enough, you've got perceived Muslimness, which means anyone who perceives that what I'm saying is Islamophobic, by that definition, it is Islamophobic. And examples in the report by this all-party parliamentary group said things like saying Islam spread by the sword could be Islamophobic, certain types of criticism of Muhammad, talking about grooming gangs and various other things could be Islamophobic. And if we make this a definition that will actually have force in law, you really would have basically a blasphemy law in this country. The government is planning to set up this committee, as I said. The proposed chair is Dominic Grieve, who actually wrote the foreword to the report proposing that definition. He's not a fan of free speech. Another person shortlisted is Kari Yassim. He was brought in to advise the government under the Conservative government on Islamophobia and then dropped because his obvious opposition to free speech when he campaigned against showing a particular film. So we're very concerned about this. We're starting a petition calling the government, please don't define Islamophobia. Anti-Muslim is fine. We should show respect and love towards our Muslim friends who are often the biggest victims of Islam itself. Anti-Muslim hatred, anti-Muslim discrimination, that's clear. Once you say Islamophobia, it seems like even criticising the religion Islam is something you shouldn't do, and we must preserve the right to criticise Islam. So if you care about free speech, please sign this petition to say don't define Islamophobia.